Sports fans, are you ready for a little football? I know that I'm ready for a little football.
'Cause it's Sunday and the NFL is back, baby.
They're back and bigger than ever, baby. It's a brand new season where each team dreams not only about raising a Super Bowl trophy, but
Perhaps your favorite player will ride off into the sunset with a childless cat lady.
dun 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 dun.
There were some great games and great plays in week 1, sports fans.
I wouldn't mention that incident in Miami.
Let's check in to see how the local teams did.
We start with the team that plays their home games on the frozen tundra. Dun 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 dun.
The Packers,
Go, Pack, go!
well, not the best game. The Cheeseheads got sliced, diced, cubed, and grated. In Brazil, what are they doing in Brazil?
Maybe the samba? Next, we check in on those high-flying Jets. Jets! Jets, 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 Jets!
Gang Green started the season with a highly anticipated return of Aaron Rodgers.
Dun 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 dun! The Jets were grounded. Holy crash landing, Batman!
What about the G-Men?
Come on, Blue!
There's no sugarcoating this. The Giants looked horrible. I'm not even talking about the game. The game was atrocious.
And by atrocious, I'm really being generous. The game reminded me of one of my videos, the one about the porta potties. Dun 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 dun. I'm talking about those uniforms. Whose idea was that? Throw them in the sink. Really, just throw them in the sink.
Enough of football. Enough of those lousy games.
I know it's only been 1 week, but it's enough already. It really is enough already.
I have another question for you.
Uh-oh. What now?
Are you ready for 2 stories?
I'm game. Unless it's another video about a kitchen clog or a porta potty. Dun 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 dun. Coming up on 2 stories, we'll have an update on a home project. Then we're going to talk a little more about the Foreigner song Double Vision, which came out in 1978 and landed on the Billboard Top 100 list at number 2. Question for you. What song was number 1 back in 1978? I'll give you some time to think about it, the answer at the end, and I'll give you a hint about the artist. Although she's a bad girl, she works hard for the money. Story number 1, the home improvement project was the retaining wall in the front garden that I leveled. I leveled the bricks, but it wasn't quite finished. I had to tweak it just a little bit, and I also had to mulch it. I have since tweaked. I have since mulched. We have video. We have a side note, and that is that all of the mulch used in the last video, it came from the compost bin in the backyard. It starts in the fall with the leaves, then in the mowing season you add the grass clippings, then every day you add the organic stuff, the peels from the bananas and the oranges and the onions. Then once a week you break out the pitchfork and you mix it up. And at the end of summer, boom, like magic, you got mulch. Story number 1. Story 2, we're going to revisit the Double Vision song. On the last video I made, the liner notes, there was something that happened at the end of that video, something that sort of threw me, that I didn't quite know what to do with, and that's what this story is. And the story starts with watching the concert. I watched the concert, now it's been like a month ago. And one thing I noticed, because the captions were on, is that some of the lyrics that I thought for some of the songs I had wrong. Okay, so when I made the last video, the liner notes, I wanted to key in on the Double Vision song, and the line is either fill my eyes or feel my eyes. I thought it was feel my eyes, but the actual lyrics are fill my eyes. And I know that because when I went to, as I'm making the video, I just Googled the lyrics. I Googled the lyrics, and sure enough, they say, fill my eyes, fine, feel fine. Now, something else that happened in that video that I wound up not doing, I had an idea at the end of the video is to do a parody, a double vision parody. And to do that, I needed to know how to play the song. So I Googled the sheet music so I get the piano chords. And I wound up not doing it, but I now have a second source. According to the sheet music, the lyrics, once again, are "Fill My Eyes, Fine." So I'm putting together the last video, the notes. And as I get to the part of "Fill My Eyes, Feel My Eyes," I just use the lyrics that I had Googled because they make the point. The video is done. The video is done, and I had a last second idea. Instead of using the Google lyrics, I'll use the captions from the concert, all right, which I still have the concert on the DVR. So that's what I do. I get out the concert and I go to the song Double Vision, and when you get to that part of the song, "Fill My Eyes," I take a couple of snapshots, which I'm going to put in the video, and the video is otherwise done. So I go to do that, and I'm sort of choosing the best shot, makes sense, the clearest shot. And then I noticed the captions. And instead of "fill my eyes," the caption said, "I fill these eyes." Where did that come from? Now this is no knockoff band. This isn't even, the younger Foreigner that came out first in the concert. This is the band. This is the actual band playing their song. And the caption says, "I fill these eyes." So now I'm on a quest. I'm on a quest to find the actual lyrics. Have I got it wrong twice? First "feel," then "fill." My first stop is the Foreigner website, and I'm looking for lyrics there, and I see merch. If you want a shirt, they got it. They also have tour dates if you want to buy tickets, but no lyrics. I then go to about 7 or 8 different websites. Some of them just had lyrics, including Genius. I believe Genius.com is the official lyrics for Foreigner. I went to lyrics websites, I went to sheet music websites, and every single one had "Fill My Eyes," not "I fill these eyes." So I think the issue is with the caption, whoever captioned it, and in this day and age, this shouldn't happen. Now, if you've seen closed captions, you see mistakes. It's part of the secret sauce built in. Especially on the live programming, most of the content on your CNN, on the MSNBC, if you watch a live football game, those are all captioned live by people, and people make mistakes. The other kind of program is the tape programming, and that's most of your sitcoms, your dramas, your Law and Order. Those are done ahead of time. Once they're done, they're shipped to the captioning company. The show gets captioned, it gets shipped back, and then it airs. The captioning is like the last part of the process before a show airs. So I think whoever captioned it got it wrong, and in this day and age, that shouldn't happen because that was taped. My guess is whoever captioned it was probably on the young side. They weren't familiar with Foreigner, the group, the lyrics, and so they made a mistake. In the day of the internet, if you get something, and this happens to me, if you're captioning something and you don't know something, or you get a song you never heard, you Google it. You get on the internet and you Google it. Now, I started captioning, back when we used to chisel tablets and cart them from village to village, because this is pre-internet. And pre-internet, we had a reference library, and if you're looking for something, hopefully it's there. But in this day and age, if you don't know something, you just Google it, you get the information, and then you transcribe it, you merge it in. So I don't think it really should have happened. But that's not to say that mistakes aren't elsewhere, like on the album lyrics or the CD lyrics. And I have an example, the Bruce song "Thunder Road" from the album Born to Run. The opening lyric begins, "The screen door slams, Mary's dress," and the next word is either "sways" or "waves." And this is something that Bruce himself addressed on The Tonight Show.
I've been singing "Sways" for almost 50 years. The screen door slams, Mary's dress waves. This is wrong.
You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're all right. That Bruce is the best. So the thing about winter, it's so cold here in the winter that, you spend the time, you're always inside, and then spring rolls around, and, the sun is out, and the flowers are out, and it's nice to be out. It's just, you feel like a person again. And then the summer comes, and with summer, you get the critters, you get the skeeters, you get the heat, and you're back inside. And then September rolls around, and it's nice to be out again. Hello, sunshine, my old friend. Okay, back to Foreigner and a Little Double Vision, which came out in 1978, and for 2 weeks it was on the Billboard Top 100 at number 2. What song was number 1? Well, if you got my hint, she works hard for the money. The artist was Donna Summer, and the song was MacArthur Park. What are the odds? I thought that was weird when I found that out. At least it wasn't A Horse with No Name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. As always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, right here on the YouTube.
Ta-ta for now.